Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, and thank you, fellow members. Hopefully the bread I brought will distract you from the fact that this is my first speech. Many of you already know me. But let me introduce myself. My name is Evan Buss. My original family name was Boguslawski, but they changed it to Buss when my great-grandparents immigrated to America from Ukraine. I was born in St. Louis, but we moved to California when I was 5. I was a shy school who initially hated school. I was a shy kid who initially hated school, but when I first took my first math class at MPC, I really just fell in love with academia. I joined Toastmasters to overcome my fear of public speaking, as well as to learn to how to effectively present knowledge and information in a receptive fashion. I'm a teacher at heart, and I want to hone these skills. When I'm interested in the subject, I have a tendency to learn everything there is to know about it. I want to become an expert really fast. In fact, I try to watch experts and see what they do and how they think so I can achieve that level as quickly as possible. I want to learn all the ins and outs of anything that like endeavor that I choose to pursue. Now, show of hands, who likes bread? I've never met a person who doesn't like bread. So recently I became interested in baking. I've since learned everything there is to know about baking, such as the different types of wheat. According to the American Chemical Society, wheat seeds contain 2 proteins that allow bread dough to rise, gliadin and glutenin. Gliadin allows the dough to be elastic, resisting changes to its shape, whereas glutenin, by contrast, is stretchy and allows the dough to extend out. That's why we say that the dough is extensible if it's very stretchy. Different types of wheat have different proportions of these 2 proteins, which allows for an endless variety of different kinds of bread. Durum wheat, for example, has an extremely large amount of elasticity, has an extremely large amount of gliadin, which is why pasta is often made from this amber-colored wheat. Yeast has a huge influence on bread as well. The commercial yeast that we buy at a store is known as brewer's yeast, which is an aggressive single-celled fungus that consumes sugar and produces carbon dioxide and alcohol as a byproduct. It leads to fast rising doughs, but not very much flavor. Floating around the air are actual wild yeasts of a bewildering variety, many different species, not just brewer's yeast. These natural cultures can be captured with a simple mixture of water and flour. These natural cultures are starters, as it's called, lead to more flavorful breads, and it's easier to digest as the bacteria begin to dismantle many of the natural chemicals that are present in the wheat seeds. Acid-producing bacteria in some of these starters are the source of sourness in sourdough, for example. Bread making is a complex art that requires a combination of patience, knowledge, and skill. It is more of a hobby for me, but although hard work and patience really pays off when I smell that malty sweetness coming out of the oven. Bread making is an art, and it's therapeutic to work hard on a project and have it pay off with something that everybody agrees is delicious. I hope to use this as a model for my career path. I'm fascinated by the idea that microorganisms can help us digest and make substances more readily available. I'm fascinated by the idea that microorganisms like yeast can digest certain foods or substances, making it more edible for us. I want to pursue an endeavor that tackles some of the bigger issues our society faces, like obesity, food allergies, and general unhealthiness that occurs. I think mental health is correlated with nutrition. I want to find a way to study this effect, but more importantly, how to communicate the importance of balanced diet to average everyday people in a manner that actually sticks. If people have better diets, they feel better, and if they feel better, they tend to be less violent, less prone to rash action, they're less rude and less argumentative. So better nutrition for everybody may result in widespread increases in quality of life. I want to be involved in a project that deals with diets or something that makes a difference. I want to leave this world a better place than when I found it. I think this is one way I can go about doing that. But first, I need to learn how to present my ideas effectively. And that's why I'm here. Thank you.